Welcome to the 2017 season of Hockomock League football with the Warriors of Foxboro High School. Today's matchup is between the Foxboro Warriors and the Black Knights of Stoughton High School. Coming to you from the newly dedicated Jack Martinelli Field in Foxboro.
Going to get a nice run here by Hassett. He's going to make it into the end zone.
Bringing you all of today's exciting football action are Doug Seuss and Frank Jaffoon. Now let's join Doug and Frank down on the field for today's pregame commentary.
Hey, welcome at home, everybody. Another night of Foxboro High School football. Doug Seuss joined alongside with my longtime partner, Frank Jaffoon, here at Jack Martinelli Field at the Ahern School in Foxboro. Unlike a week ago, Frank, we got bad weather in here.
Talk about night and day. Yeah, you're right, Doug. Last week it's about 75 degrees at game time. Tonight we're freezing, and not only that, we've got a deluge coming down from the hurricane, from the remainder of the hurricane. So we're in a driving sleet rainstorm here. So the field should be a little bit wet.
Yeah, it should have an impact on the game. Foxborough's already struggling with their offensive identity. Stoughton comes in with back-to-back 28-14 wins.
Yep.
So they're able to put some points on the board. They got a good young quarterback and decent running back, you said.
Yeah, two of them, actually. They got some pretty good running backs, and they've got some size, Doug. They don't have the numbers that we do in terms of should we wait a second here? Well, I guess we can talk. Yeah, they don't have the numbers we do, but they definitely have bigger size than we do. So they're a good football team. They always are very well coached. As many folks know around here, Brian Carew, their offensive coordinator, was a star running back here in Foxboro in the 90s. So we have deep fondness for him.
Yeah, and a big game too as well because it opens up the Davenport Division competition. So Foxboro, coming off last week's tough loss to KP, really needs to get a W under their belt. And again, the weather conditions will have some impact on this game. We'll be going down to the field shortly for the coin toss, but looking forward to a good contest. You people at home, enjoy your nice warm living rooms while you're listening to us. Maybe a glass of wine and something good to eat. So we'll be joining you shortly when game time action begins.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Foxboro's Jack Martinelli Field for tonight's Hockomock game between the Stoughton Black Knights, coached by Greg Burke, with a record of 2 wins, 0 losses, and Jack Martinelli's 2017 Foxboro Warriors with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. Taking the coin toss for the Stoughton Black Knights, captain number 3, Justin Lyde, captain number 9, Jonathan Medina, captain number 12, Colin Sanda, captain number 53, Anthony Mark, and captain number 66, Paul Feeney. And for the Foxboro Warriors, number 1, Captain Jack O'Donnell. Number 2, Captain Teddy Mayer. Captain number 3, Phil Duray. Number 10, Captain Devin Bassett. Number 22, Captain Mike Henry. And number 44, Captain Matt Pond.
Like that, cheap shots late in, we're keeping an eye on it. Be smart, play hard, play well. Coin toss the coin. Questions either side. Nothing. We all good? Good. Okay. So you're the visiting team. I'm very complicated. H is head to T is tail. H is head, T is tail. What's the call going to be?
Tails, sir.
Tails is a call. Let's
Tails
see what
is the
happens.
call.
You get in there in the tails, you want the toss, you want to defer to the second half. Okay, Stoughton has won the toss. I see the press box, thank you. They have elected to defer. Gentlemen, you want the call, all right? Okay, you want to kick. Okay, over there. Stoughton won the toss, they deferred. They'll be kicking to the spot.
Toss is won by Stoughton. They will defer. Please rise. Before the playing of our national anthem, we invite everyone to take a moment of silence in remembrance for the tragic loss of one of our young students last night. Thank you. And now please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem, which will be performed by the Foxboro Warrior Marching Band under the direction of Marching Band Director, Mr. Aaron Bush. I would like to take a moment to introduce the 2017 Foxboro Warrior Cheerleaders, who add color and excitement to the football program. Coached by Nikki Courier, the freshman, Alexa Barrelli, Carly Shahalski, Kaylee Hickson, Allie Dare, Grace Phillips, and McKenna Yozo. The sophomores, Allie Carlson, Anna Chase, Victoria DeFrucci, Grace Esposito, Kelly McCarthy, Margaret McNamara, Alicia Morrison, Emma Quattrone, Sarah Sadaki, and Maggie Stone. The juniors, Allison Brand, Captain Kayla Donovan, Jessica Head, Amelia Ketterer, and Elise Perillo. And the seniors, Captain Molly Barbieri, Captain Erin Conley, Erin Del Greco, Madeline Phillips, and Maria Polisopoulos.
All right, Stoughton won the toss and elected to defer, and no kick. And it's a short kick to one of the upbacks, which is already on the ground because, again, the wet ball conditions we got here. Getting a number on that return, Frank, looks like Pat Carey, number 20, might have been the Foxboro receiver on that one.
Yeah, bear with us on the numbers. We've got those Vegas gold jerseys, and they're tough to see sometimes. So we'll struggle a little bit, but we'll get it under control.
Yard line will start 1st and 10.
24, Josh Kochi was the kicker for Stoughton on that one. So Foxboro has a 1st and 10, their own 36-yard line. Good field position to open the game with. And the rain is coming in sideways.
Right into their face, too,
Yep.
Doug.
We have Hassett opening up the quarterback. Foxboro running out of power eye. That handoff is straight ahead to Capichetti. He gets a couple yards going off to the right side.
We were talking earlier about the scores.
Anthony Capichetti for the carry.
Stoughton has beaten Catholic Memorial 28-14 and Franklin 28-14. We scrimmaged Catholic Memorial in a pretty tough game. This is a very athletic team, Doug, that we're playing today. And
Stoughton's basically playing a looks like a 4-2 defense there. And again, we're going to see a handoff. This looks like maybe Capichetti again. He just gets thrown back.
If they are in a 4-2, and I didn't quite see it initially set up that way, they got 5 people in the backfield, and that's a lot considering the fact that if they think we're going to throw into this wind and into this rain, it's going to be difficult to do.
Alex Soquist was the Stoughton defender who made the stop, number 33, and a slight gain of 1 yard maybe for Capichetti. So Foxboro facing a 3rd and 7 from their own 37-yard line. We got motion here. This is Henry coming in motion to the near side. We're going to run a toss sweep. And again, Stoughton's quick defense.
Great tackle by 53, Dougie.
Yeah. Linebacker shot that gap right there. And that's Anthony Burke, senior linebacker.
Let's take a peek at Burke shooting through here. Nice tackle, nice foot tackle right there. Boy, I tell you, because if you tackle high tonight, you could slide right off people.
Absolutely, and even if he had broke that tackle, you saw there in the replay a lot of white shirts around him, so that was not really going anywhere.
Yep. Here we go, 4th down. We got to punt the ball away.
So back to punt for Foxboro. I believe it's number 4. Got a high snap, he pulls it down. Decent kick right there.
Oh, boy, that's Foxboro's ball. That was a big mistake right there, Doug.
Foxboro does have it. Phil DeRay on the recovery for the Warriors.
Yeah, great hustle to get down there. And certainly, when we watch this replay, you're going to see the Stoughton people run into each other. The second guy who was going for the football, Doug, he didn't have an opportunity to even see it, if you see.
Oh, yeah, little confusion, guys. They let it hit the ground, but they were all in the territory.
So 3 of them right together.
Yeah.
And
you're not going to catch it clean. Just get the heck out of the way.
Absolutely. Right? That's what coaches will be yelling all night long to get away from it. Get away from it, especially if they can't return it.
A lot of times you hear poison, and that's the cue sound for them to get the heck out of the way. So Foxboro gets the first break of the game. They'll open up shop. We got 8:39 remaining in the first quarter. Ball is on Stoughton's 35-yard line. Great field position for the Warriors. And now we're going to see Henry take a handoff, and he gets nothing there as well.
Nothing there.
Handoff to number 22, Mike Henry.
That Stoughton front line is so far showing its mettle there.
Formidable, big.
Big is right.
While we got a minute here, Dougie, let's run the officials down.
Sure.
The head man with the white hat, Billy Burrell. The umpire is Dave Davido. The head linesman is Ricky Catalano. The field judge is Jamie Lindsay. And the back judge is Tom Kitterick. And the on the clock is Eric Benson.
So Foxboro is this series, they decided to go with the shotgun. Got receiver spread wide. We're going to see Hassett on a keeper.
And he's got nothing
either. There's a flag down behind the play. We may have a hold or a cut block of some sort. Looks like it might be against Foxboro. If it is, you can see this possibly declined. It is a holding call against the Warriors.
Yeah, I don't know if Greg Burke is going to, the head coach of Stoughton Black Knights, I don't know if he's going to take this call or not.
Yep.
Foxboro hasn't been able to move the ball. I don't know. They are going to move it back.
Well, they are. So it'll be 2nd and 20.
Yep.
Versus a 3rd and 10. Ball will move back out to Stoughton's 45-yard line.
These angle plays, Doug, they're a little bit tough to deal with in the rain and the wind. They're a little slow developing. Given that fact, Stoughton is coming right hard at them. They've got to open up some quick openers up in the middle and maybe off tackle to counteract that.
Yeah, Stoughton, again, it's really like a 4-4, but their outside linebackers are certainly way outside. And there goes Capichetti, and he's got nothing there either.
Maybe a yard. So
again, we see that same young man, number 33 for Stoughton, Alex Soquist on the tackle.
Brought down by number 33, Alex Soquist.
So a long third down situation here for Foxboro. Obvious passing situation under normal conditions, but with this rain and the wind actually blowing in Foxboro's face, it makes things a little more difficult.
Absolutely.
0-0 here, opening minutes of this contest. Coming down to 7 minutes on the clock. Foxboro with a third and about 19 from the Stoughton 44-yard line. Low snap, and we're going to see a little straight ahead handoff, but once again, there's nothing.
Boy, I don't think we've gained in the times we've had the football so far. I don't think we gained 3 yards.
We've run 6 offensive plays and maybe have a total of well, if you take the penalty out of it, we might have 5 yards total offense at this point in time.
Yeah.
Fourth down for the Warriors.
This is definitely going to be a ground chuck type of game. It's just going to be a matter of which line takes command.
That's right. Well, let's see if Stoughton can get out of their own way right here.
Ruben Gonzalez is one of the
low snap.
Deep guys.
Whoa, low snap.
And that ball's going to take a bounce again. No return here. Foxboro down and inside Stoughton's 20-yard line. Looks like about the 18.
Yep, Foxboro was kicking right into the wind, too, so that ball's just going to die.
Punt by Liam Foley down.
Yeah, Liam Foley's the punter for Foxboro.
On the Black Knight 18-yard line, we'll start first and 10.
So now we're going to first look at Foxboro's defense, which has been playing well through the first 2 contests. Last week scored, certainly not indicative. KP punched in a late touchdown with less than a minute to go.
That was a defensive football game.
It sure was. So we're going to take a look at Brian Carew's offense right here, and right away we're going to see an off-tackle play. Foxboro contains that fairly well. We're going to see about a 3-yard gain.
25, Alex. Alexander Iverson, the carry for the Black Knights.
The good thing here, Doug, is that I'm sorry, Doug. The good thing here is they get the offensive lineman into the play. They're pulling right away and getting them a little leverage downfield. We'll see what happens here, but I really think you got to keep the ball between the tackles. Here's that double wing. Here's that double wing motion.
We got a penalty here. Foxboro may have made contact.
I think Foxboro jumped on the defensive line.
I did see one of the D tackles move there, so unless he was drawn.
There goes the roster.
Thank you. It's coming back.
Good fan base here.
Yeah, we got a great fan base. It was against Stoughton. There must have been movement on the interior line, so Foxboro takes advantage of that.
Penalty pushes
It'll be second and 13. Here you can see on the camera right there. Well, you will see when you see this in replay at home on Sunday or Monday night that conditions are real tough out there right now. So Stoughton in the double wing, and we're going to see a handoff. No pass. It's a play-action pass.
Oh, he's wide open, too.
Sure was.
Wide open. Strong arm, just too long.
The intended receiver there, Gonzalez, had a step on Foxboro's secondary. Nice play-action pass.
Oh, I'm telling you what, there's good fake, and that kid's going to be something to be reckoned with. That's the speed on him. He just blew by our secondary. Can we see that again, Mike? Let's take a peek at this kid Gonzalez go.
Right.
Great,
again,
nice ball fake, strong arm.
You see he's going to step on our secondary.
Wide open, number 2, Gonzalez.
Yeah. So here we're going to see another pass play. This looks like a little screen that was kind of set up here. And it's not going to get much. It'll get about 5 yards, and Stoughton will be punting. Foxboro snuffed that out pretty good. Handful of guys in on tackle over there. Matt Plum was one of them.
Number 2, Ruben Gonzalez.
one thing you can count on with Foxboro's defense is there's always going to be 2 or 3 people around the ball. This is not a one-man defense. Collectively, they're very, very strong. Tough kids, as always.
At the Stoughton 21-yard line.
Well, back to punt now. We'll see. Looks like 33. We called that young man's name a few times. Soquist looks like the punter.
This punter's got some wind behind him too.
Yeah, he doesn't get that great of a kick. A lot of height to that.
Yep.
And that ball is going to be fielded by Hassel on a fair catch. Again, Foxboro set up in great field position, the 46-yard line of Stoughton. We have 4:10 remaining in the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. And so far, we haven't seen any offense by either team.
Either one. Well, you wouldn't expect to see a lot probably on a night like this anyway, Doug, but you know, Stoughton has got some people that can move the football. There's no question about that. That's the part of Foxboro football that we have some problems with.
Yeah. Well, Stoughton, the last few times we've played them, they've shown their running game to be very effective. A couple years ago when we had the game
very elusive.
For the division title there.
Yep, tough kids.
Tough kids, they low to the ground, hard straight ahead running. So Hassett in the shotgun, he gets a real bad snap. He's already in trouble.
He's done.
Yeah, he is.
32,
nothing he can do there.
32, what's his name? His name is Jason Joseph. Yeah, Jason Joseph.
And he's a big boy. They got him listed at 6'2", 230, but from here he looks even a little bit bigger.
Center had a tough time getting a grip on the ball.
Yeah, the ball never got up. And this is a problem, again, with these conditions. The shotgun snap is not a guarantee.
No.
It's not a guarantee in dry conditions, but it puts a lot of pressure on our center. I think McNeil is our center, and you know, I feel for the kid right now because he's in a a very compromising position. And once again, Capichetti takes a hand
got
off
nothing.
In the backfield. It looks like Joseph, 34 this time, and David Bell.
We're going backwards, Doug.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
Brought down by number 34, David Bell, and number 54, John Jolly.
Foxboro's going to call a timeout here.
Yeah, they got to regroup.
You know, we're going backwards. Had 2 consecutive series with great field position, and we're getting negative yardage.
Let's take a look at the penetration by the Black Knights. People are looking for people to block, and there's nobody to block because they're all in the backfield.
Yeah, that young man actually came from the backside because on the front side, Capichetti had no running room.
Right.
He was balled up. Backside end makes the tackle.
That's right.
So a long 3rd down situation for the Warriors, 3rd and 22. They're now back on their side of the field off the 43, their own 43-yard line. They need to make it to the Stoughton 36 for a first down.
It's a tough call by Mike Bordieri. Maybe a draw.
Draw play. Possible maybe a little screen pass would work here. Stoughton's coming hard, although they haven't really set linebackers yet. They're doing it with their front 4.
That's right. There's where the penetration's coming from, the defensive line. They're big fellas.
Yeah, they sure are. Just looking at them down there.
Look like a college team.
They do. That's a big group of boys, and they seem to be athletic, too. So Foxboro comes out. Again, shotgun. Got a single back next to Hassett. That's Capichetti. We got 2 receivers to the near side, Henry and DeRay in the slot. And got a good little snap. We're going to see a little sprint action here. Hassett gets a block, gets a couple blocks. He's going to pick up about 7 or 8 yards. Far short of the first down.
Hassett on the quarterback keeper.
Nice run, just not enough.
Yeah.
47-yard line.
So it'll be a 4th and 11. This so far is the best offensive play for the Warriors. A little misdirection with Capichetti passing in front of Hassett. And you see some good blocking right there. Mike Henry, 22, out of the backfield. Actually, he was lined up as a receiver, did a great job. But once again, we'll see Foley back to do the punting for the Warriors.
They've changed up back there in Stoughton. They've got one back. Bad snap again. Yep. Kicked by a Foxboro kid. Yep.
Ball down on the Stoughton 23-yard line.
So Stoughton will take over on their second series here. 2:27 remaining in the first quarter here at the Jack Martinelli Field. 0-0 on the scoreboard.
I don't know if you can hear some raspiness in our mics, but that's a lot of that has to do with the wind and the rain out there.
Busting my ass.
Well, Stoughton breaks out. Their quarterback is Evan Gibb, junior, in the double wing formation. And we're going to see
Stoughton carried by number 33, Alex Southwest.
Okay.
Brought down by number 2, Teddy Mayer, and number 10, Devin Hassett.
Okay, we got 2 minutes left in the first period. Stoughton's got a 2nd and 6. Split backfield. Foxboro in a 4-man front. No blocking there, no blocking. Nice play by Foxboro. Nice the way to come up. 31, what's his name? Is it 91? My God.
Carried by number 3, Justin Lai.
I'm sorry.
Brought down by number 91, Alec Brodor.
Oh, yep.
And also number 71, Sean
That's one of those numbers that you have difficulty with this Vegas Gold. 91 looks like 31 to me. Of course, I'm old. Well, the clock is moving. This has been just nothing but more than a defensive struggle. Neither team has moved the ball. And now Stoughton has called a timeout. This kid, Evan Gibb, is listed at 5'10", 190 pounds. He's a junior, good football player, nice arm. He's got quick feet, and I'm told he's a great leader. So, you know, we're lucky this year to have 3 or 4 nice quarterbacks in this Hockomock League. I'm anxious to see the kid from North Attleboro again, probably the best in the league. Kid from Mansfield, really good, quick feet. But this kid, I like this kid Gibb here too. There's a pitch back. Number 33 gets the ball, and that's Alex Soquist.
33, Alex Soquist in the carry.
Move the stakes.
For Black Knight first down.
I think that might be the first down for Stoughton. With 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the first period.
Black Knight 34-yard line.
Okay, Gibb under center, split backfield. Oh, wait, what a! Oh, he got free a little bit. Gibb went back to pass.
By number 10, Devin Hassett.
Got trapped by Hassett.
And number 71, Sean Teixeira.
And Sean Teixeira. And so a loss of about 6 or 7. Second and 15. Let's take the replay here.
And Zach brings the ball down to the Black Knight 29-yard
All right.
line.
I'm back.
Second and 15.
I'm back, guys.
Are you here?
I'm here. It was press 3 for mute Doug, and somebody hit 3. So
Joe Durb on a nice play.
yeah, and actually Hassett blitzed on that play
Yep.
too from his
Yep.
defensive back position. So we're under 5 seconds here. This will be the last play of the first quarter. And Stoughton will run ahead on a straight dive play. Brodor again on tackle, and get some help from Pond. And number 43 also for the Warriors in on that stop was Sam Blake.
To give you an indication how bad the weather really is out here, there was 1 pass thrown in the whole first period. Both teams. Both defenses have been up to the challenge.
Yeah.
And both offenses have not moved the ball at all.
No, and now we'll switch ends, so the Warriors will have the wind at their back, which if Coach Baderi decides to open it up a little bit, he'll have that working in his favor. But at this point in time, as you said, partner, this has been a defensive struggle. And I would actually expected it even under better conditions.
Yeah.
Because both teams, traditionally are good defensively.
They like to pound each other.
They do like to pound each other, and right now, Stoughton has picked up the only first down of the game, as you said earlier. But now they're looking at a third and about 11 situation from their own 33-yard line with the wind blowing stiffly in their faces.
In their face. This is a tough way to go right here. Going, where are we going? East.
Yeah. Foxboro's front line there, has been playing well in the opening couple contests that we've had. And again, we're looking at a couple of these guys. David Dow, 56, I believe, is in there.
Yep.
And
18.
Pat Cavey, number 18, is a good defensive end. Brodeur, we've called his number. And again, their linebackers, I think, are their strength. So Stoughton is in a shotgun right now, and they may be calling a timeout.
They're in total confusion.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when you come off the field for the end of the quarter and go back on and have to call a timeout because they don't know what's going on their own offense, that's a problem.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, their alignment, because they had guys flip-flopping and
moving all over.
You saw Gibb trying to line them up, and so somebody didn't get the call in the huddle there. So they'll break. They'll come back out, and we'll see how they come up to the line of scrimmage. They were looking in a shotgun formation there, and it looks like Gibb will still be back in the shotgun.
I take a look in at number 2. That kid Gonzalez.
Fast.
He's in the slot right now.
Yeah, they got slot receivers at both sides. We're gonna see Gibb roll to his right, and that's a pretty strong throw, and it's gonna be called incomplete. Looks like he might have caught it, but his footing wasn't down.
Yeah, I think he was out of bounds. I think
I think the out of bounds took him there. But look, we're going to see a reverse view here.
Let's take a peek at the other side.
The ball's wobbling too. No, it was broken up by Mike Henry. Good play by 22 there. So Stoughton will be forced to punt once again.
It's got to be tough to get a grip on that football, huh?
His first pass had a lot of zip on it.
Yeah, he did.
Number 22, Mike Henry.
And back deep, the punt, looks like Joseph is the punter. And he gets a high snap. He brings it down, though. And a little pooch punt. He gets a favorable roll, which will take it into the Foxborough end of the field. But he's got a net of about 12 yards, 14 yards on that punt.
46-yard line of Foxborough.
So
Foxborough's had some very good field position.
Absolutely, right?
They've had 3 series that started, right by midfield.
Yeah, or over. And last week that wasn't the case. I don't think it was the second half that we actually opened up on KP's side.
You're exactly right, partner.
So Foxborough, another good opportunity here. The wind at their back for a change. Ball in their own 46. That rain looks like it's heavier too, Frank.
Look at that rain.
Man, that's
coming.
crazy, huh?
That's got to be sticking in their eyes too.
Big
because
time.
it's thin, misty, hard rain.
So we got Hassett again in the shotgun. Good snap this time. Quick out pass. This is the O'Donnell, and he's got nothing. And once again, Joseph, number 33, is there.
Hassett pass complete to number 1.
I'm sorry, that's Soquist. Alex Soquist on the stop. 33, very active so far in this game.
Number 12, Colin, stand up.
There we go. Let's take a peek at it again.
You can just see that rain there. DeRay,
number 12, Fay.
Yeah, it's just not a lot of opportunity to block there. Ball took a long time getting out there, and again, that's the conditions.
Yep.
If Hassett throwing a dry ball, it's there in like 3 seconds.
Is that kid related to the Fays next to me?
Yeah,
He's a Fay, number 12.
And we're going to see Henry with a decent run. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards.
Mike Henry on the carry.
He'll shorten up the third down opportunity.
33 again.
Brings it out to the
Soquist.
49-yard line.
That kid likes to play football, doesn't he?
I think so.
He's a tough little guy. Not a big, what is it, 33, let me see.
He's got some size to him.
Foxborough faces 3rd and 7.
5'11", 175.
Stoke tackle by number 33, Alex Soquist, and number 55, Matt Piana.
Clock is running here. We're coming down to the 9-minute mark.
There's always one kid on the defense that can't stand it unless he makes the tackle, and I think that's the kid for Stoughton, Soquist.
And, we'll bobble the snap, but he's going deep. He's going for O'Donnell. And it's incomplete. Great coverage there. 29 on the coverage for Stoughton was Ryan Semler.
In on the coverage for the Black Knights, number 29, Ryan Semier.
Semier's the name, okay.
4th down. for the Warriors.
Let's take a peek at this coverage right here.
You see Hassett makes a good recovery. Struggles to get his grip on the ball because it's wet. And O'Donnell really played more like defense than he did offense on that play, just trying to make sure it wasn't intercepted. So once again, the Warriors will be punting. Low snap, Foley gets a nice little pooch punt. He's going to get some roll out of this. Yeah, it's a nice roll. Got to take it inside the 15 down to about the 11.
Yeah, 11 or 12-yard line. He got a lot out of those bounces.
Yeah.
8 minutes, 50 seconds left in the half. It's a quick half so far.
Yeah.
A lot of running.
One thing you got to remember, too, is with the ball, it's you know, they have 2-3 game balls they bring to a game.
Sure.
It's like your college or pro teams where they got a dozen or more sitting there where they can constantly change them out, keep them dry. So, I mean, what these kids are working with, it's only going to get worse for them as the game progresses.
I'm surprised they haven't seen a lot of slipping, though, so far.
That's true. Field's in good shape, obviously. And there's a ball on the
goes
ground.
The ball.
And the Warriors might have this.
I think Foxboro's got this ball.
I think they do.
They do.
Wow.
There's another fumble recovery by Foxboro.
There's a great opportunity right there. Got to take advantage of this, boys. There's just a dropped handoff. We'll get a replay in a second here.
Let's take a peek at that one.
Ball, he just never secured the ball.
Yeah, that wasn't the quarterback's fault. That was the tailback's fault.
It looks like it was I didn't get a number there. God.
There's a 7 in there, I think.
Yeah, it looked like a 7 for Foxboro, but number 3 on the carry was Justin Lai, and he just never got the handle on it. So the Warriors, great opportunity, 8:45 remaining in the second quarter. First and goal from the 9-yard line. Capicetti's back in it, running back, and we're going to see Hassett on a keeper. He's going around the left side. He gets a good block there, stops and takes a hit at the 5. And again, Soquist on the tackle.
Yeah, let's take a peek at that, Mike, if we can. This kid Soquist is starting to annoy me.
Quarterback keeper brings it down to the 5-yard line.
I like the call here. He gets some good blocking. He's pulling Triani.
Gold. 10-yard penalty from the spot.
Geez, we got a
Repeat
penalty
first
here.
down.
Foxboro penalty.
Block in the back.
That's a tough call right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they called that on. That hurts. So it's going to go back probably like 10 yards.
Oh, yeah, you got to take that one. Get him off the goal line.
Puts it at the 15, it looks like. So that block in the back had to happen near the end of the play.
Yeah.
Because it's a spot foul.
I got to be honest, I didn't see it.
I didn't either. So we're at the 15, first and goal. Good snap. Hassett's going to look to pass. He scrambled a little bit. And O'Donnell, the intended receiver, had to play a little jump ball action there.
Nice break up by Matthew Hadley right there, number 21.
Pass intended for number 1, Jack O'Donnell.
I think if I'm going to pass here, myself, I look. Well, we'll go to the replay, and then I'll give you my idea of a play here. Hassett rolls out. Again, he's got one intended target here. It's O'Donnell, and the ball's a little underthrown. But what I would do is I would like to put 2 guys out there, run them inside, then maybe break it back or tight end off underneath of them into the flat.
Yep, a drag pattern. Right?
Exactly. And they do have twins to the near side now, so we'll see if Capicetti can get out there. This back of the end zone. He's got his foot down. I think we get a touchdown here.
Yeah, we do.
Foxboro touchdown.
That's a great catch.
That's a really great catch. That's DeRay. Well-thrown ball.
It was very well thrown.
Hassett with a bullet with just enough touch over the secondary. And DeRay manages to get a foot down. That's all you need in high school. Excellent play.
Number 6, Russ Neal in for the extra point.
And DeRay was in the slot there, so if we go to the replay, we'll see how that play developed. We get a flag down in the end zone, maybe a celebration.
I don't know.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Gold.
Personal foul against the Warriors. Wow. Dead ball
taunting?
Foul. Well, taunting would be unsportsmanlike, right? I mean,
that's true.
So I'm not sure what happened there, but this is definitely going to change the landscape of this extra point attempt.
Well, the good thing, the rain seems to have subsided right now.
So they're going to march off 15 yards against the Warriors. So this extra point, instead of being like a 19-yard attempt, all of a sudden becomes a 34-yard attempt. And under good conditions, it's difficult.
Sure, for a high school kid, absolutely.
But they're going to try. Neal is going to tee it up with Phil Thomas, the holder there, number 4. Good snap. And he's just shy. Again, under good conditions, he may actually make that.
No good.
We're going to see the touchdown here, partner.
Takes a 6-0 lead. 8:07 left in the second quarter.
Well, he just lobbed it up there, huh? This was just a nice catch right here. Nice catch. Got 2 guys right near him.
Yeah, he actually gets both
feet
down.
Both feet are in, yep. Both feet are in.
And holds on to it. And DeRay came out of the slot, so basically he ran like a flag pattern, you know. And Hassett, on the run, throws a nice pass.
He's better on the run.
Yeah.
He's better on the run.
So the Warriors assume a 6-0 lead here with 8:07 remaining in the first half. Took full advantage of their second turnover recovery of a fumble, Stoughton fumble.
Back for Stoughton on the kickoff. Number 1, Jean Roux. Number 2, Ruben Gonzalez.
Well, that's a good sign that we could score through the air at least one touchdown.
Yes.
Now let's see if Stoughton can answer.
Yep. Russell Neal, the kicker for the extra point, is also the kicker here for the kickoff. He'll be teeing it up at our own 40-yard line. Back for Stoughton, I believe I see number 1 back there. And I wouldn't be surprised if Gonzalez is the other one, to tell you the truth. But looks like Jean Roux, maybe Ruben Gonzalez.
Gonzalez is number 2. I don't see him.
Far side. I think that's him over there, partner.
Yeah, that is Gonzalez.
And we got offsides on us. I don't see a flag.
And he's going to get it, Gonzalez.
He drops it. Again, it's wet ball. Here he goes.
There he goes.
There's a problem right there.
He's gone. He's gone. No flags either. Well, we talked about him. There's your speed.
Wow.
Speed kills.
Sure does. Gonzalez with about a 85-yard kickoff return.
Touchdown by number 2, Ruben Gonzalez on the kickoff return.
And you're going to watch, when we see the replay on this, you're going to see this kid fly.
Yeah, I mean, he went right up the sideline. There's no signs to this. You know, containment obviously wasn't there.
Caught a seam and right down the sideline. He was away from everybody.
Our kicker had a chance to slow him up, but couldn't bring him down there.
Can't slow him down from behind.
No.
Excuse me, for the Black Knights.
Josh Kochi there, the kicker.
This could be a huge point. This could be a huge point.
That's blocked.
Blocked. From the left end. Right
off the edge here, Foxboro blocks the extra point. So we go from a defensive battle to an offensive battle here in a matter of seconds.
Yep.
So here you go. You're going to see him. He's going to block.
He's at the 11.
Yeah.
So it's
there's some good blocking right there, and now he's got the seam. And it's Capichetti in pursuit. And to be honest, number 6 for us had a bad angle. And that's the kicker, Russell Neal. He needs to contain him right there, unfortunately, and he did not. Gone.
89 yards.
89-yard kickoff return by Gonzalez. So 0-0 becomes 6-6 in a matter of about 12 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see what Foxboro can do with the kickoff. We got Henry and Capichetti back. DeRay was back there earlier in the game. But DeRay's, is he even out there? I don't see DeRay right now. In front of our 2 deep guys, looks like we got number 32 out there. That's Martin McElroy is one of the up guys. And we're going to get a short kick. And McElroy actually should field that. He does not. He's going to let Henry take it. And Henry's going to bring it out.
Henry in trouble there.
He did. Brings it out about the 37-yard line, but
out to the Warrior 36-yard line.
Here's the block extra point. We're going to see what comes off the edge.
It's DeRay, I believe.
Number 3, Justin Lai. And number
It is.
24,
And
John
that
Taki.
probably would explain why he wasn't out there on a kickoff, because he might have got the wind knocked out of him, right?
Yeah,
He took that right in the rib cage.
he did. He did. That was so slow to develop that extra point.
But he's back out there now. I see DeRay going out to the offensive huddle, so that's a good sign.
Good.
Yeah, that
Okay, we got a new ball game.
return, though. You know, the ball's hanging there. You know, you're not an up front lineman. You got to catch that ball if you're one of the,
Oh, sure,
deep four
absolutely.
guys, right? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
the ball hits the ground, all kinds
You're
of
probably
bad things
5 or
can
6
happen.
yards ahead of the backs. The
That's
guys
right.
in the back.
That's right.
You can't take those yards away.
So now we see Hassett go under center, and we're in a power eye. And
Nothing
again,
happening
nothing
here.
at all. 53.
We got to do a little play action or something. They're so quick on
Anthony
defense.
Capitelli on the
Yeah,
carry.
they are. And
Brought
that's
down by number
Anthony
53,
Burke.
Anthony Burke.
So we lose another 3-4 yards on that.
Second and 13 for the Warriors.
No, we're not really showing a lot of imagination, but it's hard to in these conditions. In all fairness to
It's hard
everybody
to imagine.
involved. Yeah,
It's hard for me to imagine
yeah,
sometimes.
But it's just, you know, misdirection, things like that. Your timing's all thrown off by the.
Of course, if the
conditions.
defensive knows you're going between the tackles and there's no diversity at all, you're gonna get smothered.
And we're gonna again
Get smothered.
smothered right there. Straight ahead dive.
They're not even getting back to the line, Doug.
No.
The defensive line for Stoughton is. Here's the defensive line from Stoughton. Take a look at how they penetrate.
3, Alex Soquist.
They're in the backfield before we can get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And number 53,
53 again, 54, 32, I mean,
61,
God, you name
22.
it, they're all there.
They're all there.
And they're not. And again, they're not even sending their backers. Their backers are
That's
just
right.
reading and reacting.
There's no back. The backers are playing outside.
Yeah. That defensive line is really been the story so far. Foxboro's defense has played very well also, but this Stoughton front. And again, we're going to see Hassel rolling out. He's going to buy himself a little bit of time. Oh, that's a horse collar right there. Jack, you can see Foxboro's coaching staff is highly upset, but that's a horse collar.
That's Brian Martinelli.
Yeah.
His,
Lost his mind there for a second.
yeah.
I think he has every reason to.
Yeah, that looked like it to me.
Hassett on the carry.
Let's see that again, Mike, if we can.
Ball out to the Warrior.
Let's take a peek at
38-yard
this.
line. It'll be 4th down. Back to punt.
This is how Hassett gets brought down.
Yeah.
The guy's got it right inside. And actually, you don't even have to get inside the shoulder pads. The rule this year has been changed that front or back, if you got the shirt and you use the shirt to pull him down, it's called a horse collar.
Yep.
So Foxborough will be punting again. Foley punting. Gets a really good snap. And gets a nice kickoff. And this one's going to take a hop, and DeRay's going to down it. It'll be inside the 25-yard line. Looks like about the 23. So 4:57 remaining in the first half. 6-6 is the score here at Jack Martinelli Field. Stoughton will take over on downs. 1st and 10 from
Punt
their
down by the
own
Warriors.
27-yard
Right
line.
side
Maybe.
to Stoughton, 25-yard line.
25
I
yard
want to see if
line
they
as well.
turn this kid Gibb loose, Doug.
Yeah.
See if he can throw the football because he has a nice arm. And we know he's got a pretty good receiver in that kid Gonzalez.
You know, we've already seen his speed, and pretty deadly. So they're in a double wing again. And we're going to get a little motion, and it's a fullback dive. Foxborough's all over that, though.
For those out there who may not know what the wing T is, both outside backs are facing in at each other, and what it is you follow in a Delaware wing T was where it was started down at the University of Delaware. When you face that wing T, you want to follow the guards. That's the major factor when you in stopping it is the guards are always pulling. There's always trapping. You got to follow the guards, and when you follow the guards, they go right to the ball.
Yeah, you do. Good point.
And they're in it again. You can
Yes,
see
they
how
are.
they're slanted in, both and now motion by 3.
And again, we do get some go-ahead yardage here for Stoughton.
Black Knight carry by number 3, Justin Lee.
All right.
Brought down by number 2,
Justin Lee on the carry for Stoughton. He picks up about 6 yards. He'll bring up a short third down situation, third and 2. Ball.
Black Knight, 34-yard line.
Looks like, yep, 33-yard line looks like to me, third and 2. And again, you're going to see the double wing formation. No, they actually got split backs.
Yeah, they got a single wing. He's
they
the
got
motion.
a single wing there, and again, Lee with the carry. And he's going to be short. We got another fumble. We may have another turnover here. We do.
It is.
The second time Lee's fumbled.
3 fumbles by Stoughton. Wow. 3 fumbles in this game by Stoughton already. They're the only turnovers, actually.
Wow, Foxboro has been very fortunate here. Defense has played superb. Henry
Great
puts
tackle.
a helmet on the ball. There it is.
That's the tackle that did it.
Tackle right there. Mike Henry broke down, had him wrapped up, put his helmet right on the ball.
Great job by Michael Henry.
So Foxboro gets yet another break here. They take over 1st and 10 at the Stoughton 35-yard line. Yeah, it looks like the wind and rain have subsided a little bit here.
Yep.
Now we're going to see DeRay in motion. A low snap. This one gets away and has to go
he's
down
got to cover it. So already we're 6 yards in the hole.
Now it'll be 2nd and 16 from our own, from Stoughton's 41-yard line. God, we just cannot take advantage of.
Well, one of the things that can rectify this, the poor centers having to deal with that wet ball. Go under center. Go under center. That can stop that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, it'll certainly minimize it.
Yeah.
You know. So second and 16. We're going to see Foxboro stay with that shotgun formation. Got twin receivers to the right side. Good snap this time. Hassett's definitely looking underneath. He's got DeRay. And DeRay's still moving. Boy, he's a little jitterbug.
Nice run.
DeRay came all the way across the field from the right side to the left. And he picks up most of that lost yardage and then some. So it gives Foxboro a workable 3rd and 4 situation. You see DeRay right there coming into your focus, and he's wide open. Little reverse pivot.
Nice job.
And he goes ahead. What I like about that was his whole body was facing the right direction. He was trying to get whatever yardage he could.
He got his shoulder square to the end zone.
So we get a timeout right now. 2:33 remaining in the first half. Foxboro with a 3rd and manageable long 4, let's say, situation. Ball's at just inside the 30 of Stoughton. So we're going to see O'Donnell split to the near side, the home side. We get the Twins to the top side, Stoughton side. And we're going to see Henry on a nice run.
Very nice
That's
hole.
the first big run other than Hassett's keeper that we've had for the Warriors here.
I think this is right off the right guard. Let's take a peek at this one, Mike, see if we can figure where that came from. Let's take a peek at David Henry right here.
Look, a double team right there. That's what you see, 74-64.
Yep.
Falls at the 18-yard line after a big gain there for Michael Henry.
I call him David.
Tom Collins, 64, and number 74, Andrew Longer, double teamed on that tackle, opened up a big hole.
Absolutely.
So clock is running. We're at 2 minutes remaining. And once again, we're going to see Henry on a handoff. And he's going to try the left side this time.
He'll pick up a couple.
And we got a pushing match going on here. And the
little rugby going.
Little rugby. Whistle finally sounds, and not until Henry picks up about 4 yards. So the Warriors back-to-back good running plays on the legs of Michael Henry. He's not a big back either.
No, I know, he's thin.
Very thin. Tough kid.
14-yard line.
Tough kid, but
2nd and 6 for the Warriors.
Michael's listed at 180 pounds, and I tell you what, if he weighs 180 pounds, I weigh 300, and I don't weigh 300. Tell you that much. And we're going to see him again. Look at this, right up the middle.
Wow.
That's a touchdown. That is just hard running right there.
And just for a little exclamation point. Watch Michael at the end of the play stick the defensive back with his helmet.
Certainly does.
Foxboro touchdown number 22, Mike Henry.
Yeah, 14-yard touchdown run by Mike Henry. He earned that one, but he got some great blocking too.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Well, Russ Neal's going to tee up for the extra point with Phil Thomas once again being the holder.
This would be big to make this.
Good snap. And we got a good kick.
Got it through.
All right, let's see if we can get that replay on the touchdown. We're going to see the replay right now.
1:14 left in the second quarter.
Oh, you got Kate Triani pulling right there. And then right here, like you said, boom.
Just for the heck of it, I'm going to stick
I'm going to run that guy over.
One more time, Mike. Can we see that one more time?
Here we go, another angle. And again, you can see, watch, you got.
Here comes Triani from the left guard.
Yeah, he pulls, you get longer blocking down.
Boom.
Michael Henry would have kept going. He would look like Forrest Gump if that guy wasn't in front of him. He would have just kept going. Nice series. Foxborough takes advantage of another Stoughton turnover. So offensively, the stats aren't very big, but the score is what matters.
Oh, yeah.
And Foxborough has a 7-point lead, 13-6, with 1:14 remaining in the first half. Russ Neal will be teeing it up for the Warriors.
And when they write the story, write it about the fumbles.
Yeah.
Because the defense created 2 fumbles that led to those 2 touchdowns.
Now, where are you kicking this time, Frank? Certainly not kicking.
I don't want to kick at the 2, that's for sure.
I think I'm squib kicking.
Yeah, that's probably drop it in over the second wave there.
Right. And Stoughton is all bunched in the middle here.
Yeah, they think something's going on.
All right, now they're going to break out of it. But I'm not going deep, I don't think, either one of those young men.
It's definitely not going to go to Gonzalez.
Yeah, it's going to be a little short one. And this time we're going to see Ajon Roux take it. And he's going out the outside. Coverage is not very good for Foxborough.
No, they finally got him, but they got him around the 31, 32-yard line, I think.
A little extracurricular activity going on at the end of that, but.
John Brewer with the carry.
I, for one, like that.
Yeah.
I like to get a little chippy here, get going. It's the first game they've scored 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, it is.
Number 2, Teddy Bear, and number 34, Anthony Capuchetti.
We see the return here. So we try the opposite side. Rue's going to take it about his own 17.
33-yard line.
And you see, again, you get some guys slipping. Takes about 5 guys to stop him, though.
Yeah.
So Stoughton back to the double wing. We're going to see the motion guy now. And again, we're going to see a fullback dive. And that is
he's close to
number
first down.
33 again for Stoughton is Solquist.
I think they're going to move the stakes.
They are. Solquist has been a factor on both sides of the ball here for the Black Knights.
There's a timeout for Stoughton right here.
Well, again, we've talked about it 1,000 times. They get 5 per half. All right, here we go.
Let's take a look at Stoughton right here. Simple dive. Nice blocking up front for them.
Yeah. That's your other back. Lead blocking.
Going downfield.
Joseph, 32.
Yep.
Is lead blocking for Solquist.
Also in that last tackle, number 22, Mike Henry.
We've done a lot of that talking about getting downfield too.
Yeah, getting to the second level.
Yeah. You want to win football games, you got to give an extra effort.
So Stoughton picks up the first down. They're out at their own 44-yard line. 53.4 seconds remaining in the first half. 13-6 Foxborough.
I'm thinking that ball's got to go up in the air.
Got the quarterback that has the arm. And And no, we're going to get a handoff to Lee again.
Justin Lee on the carry.
Lee's
get out
already
of bounds?
Yeah, he did, I think. Yep, they stop it. He's just shy of midfield.
Yeah, he's about 2 yards short of a first down or 3 yards short.
Carey takes the ball right out. Almost midfield.
Well, confidence in Brian Carew giving the ball back to him. That young man's fumbled twice already.
Yeah.
Louis Piccolo on a tackle for Foxboro. Second and about 4.
Second and 4.
Ball is at midfield, so here comes the wind and rains picking up once again. Perfect timing for us as Warriors on defense. And we're going to see Lee again. He's going to take this outside, and he's breaking tackles. And
wow, that's a great run right there. That's a great run.
You know, Pat Caveney finally brings him down. A little help from Jake Pond. I mean, not Jake Pond, I'm sorry, Matt Pond. But that's a big run for Lee right there. He picks up like
Charge timeout.
20 yards.
Stoughton, they have 1 full timeout remaining.
17 to be exact.
Let's take a peek at this one. All right.
Nothing fancy here. They're pulling a couple guards.
Yep.
Lee Carey takes it down to the Foxboro.
Block him down.
They don't even have to hit anybody.
The Black Knights level.
Nice.
There's two broken tackles.
2 broken tackles.
There's 3 broken
3
tackles.
broken tackles.
Yeah. Wow.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Foxboro Field Hockey Boosters.
Well, for Stoughton, you know, we saw right there. I was hoping I was going to say this young man's name, but Malachi Green Hightower and Anthony Burke, or actually it was 55, Matt Piana. Those were your 2 pulling guards there. And to your point, Frank, when you run the double wing, the guard's going to tell you where the ball's at.
Absolutely.
There's a little screen pass.
Nice play.
Snuffed out by 43 for Foxboro, and that's Sammy Blake.
Stoughton pass to number 33, Alex Soquist. Brought down by number 43, Sam Blake.
Timeout, Stoughton. That's their final timeout of the half.
I actually like the play call, but Sam Blake was not fooled by that. And
very nice play.
Soquist gets dropped for a loss.
Stoughton will face his second and 13.
I'm a little surprised they haven't put the ball up.
A little more, yeah.
I mean, there's only 29 seconds left.
Well, he's got no timeouts left, so
yeah.
Running's not going to help him here.
Right. Look for the defensive backs to go back.
Make an adjustment.
Yep.
They're going to send 3 guys to the wide side. They got a single guy to this side. Again, I try to locate Gonzalez. And we're going to see a keeper here.
And no timeouts, and he didn't get a first down either.
He didn't get a first down.
So that clock's scramble.
They're under 15 seconds now. I'm not sure. They're going to try and get up there.
He's got to dump the ball. What's he doing?
We got a player down. Well, that should be a runoff, though. So you got a Stoughton player down. It's the quarterback. It's Gibb.
Yeah, that's not good for them.
So right now you got to bring a fresh quarterback in.
On a rainy night with the wind blowing in his face.
So I don't see how you can do anything really here but play it safe. But clock's back to, it should be running again.
Quarterback for the Black Knights, number 9, Jonathan Medina.
Yeah, clock is running. Pass it, breaks that play up. But an interesting first half nonetheless. Turnovers to tail.
Hey, at least we're moving the football in the second period.
Yep.
They were too, so maybe we'll see a little bit more openness in the second half, Doug.
Yeah. So the Warriors will go to the locker room holding on to a 7-point lead. They will be kicking off to start the second half. Stoughton had deferred the toss. But encouraging that they've taken advantage of 2 Stoughton turnovers, punched both in for scores. All right, we're going to go back to that run by Gibb. Oh, helmet right on the thigh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That'll hurt really tomorrow. That'll hurt tomorrow.
That looked like Piccolo putting a helmet on the leg there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the 2017
So we're going to go to the
High School
halftime
marching band.
entertainment. Frank and I will take a break, and we'll join you when the second half activities resume.
The band is led on the field by senior drum majors Caleb Bragg and Carly McAuliffe. Soloist includes a boom on guitar and senior Dominic D'Amico as featured trumpet soloist on Yesterday. This year's halftime show is entitled Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band 50th Anniversary. Celebrating a half-century since Sgt. Pepper's release, the show will feature music from the iconic band, The Beatles. Songs include Magical Mystery Tour, Lady Madonna, Eleanor Rigby, Blackbird, Yesterday, and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Foxboro High School Marching Band.
text me or something. I don't know about his friends.
Foxboro High School marching band.
good spot. Like I've done this the first time. This is for you, Matt, wherever you are.
Our first homecoming duo consists of Cameron Cass and Catherine Luciano. Cam Cass is the son of Tim and Katie Cass. His major in college will be business. He has played soccer for 4 years and plans on applying to UMass Amherst, Providence, and Bryant. Catherine Luciano is the daughter of Bill and Teresa Luciano. Plans on studying dairy management at Alfred College. And activities consist of student council, class council, field hockey captain, lacrosse captain, and interact club.
Our second pair consists of Riley Wigmore and Jill Lynch. Riley is son of Connie and Dale Wigmore, plans on majoring in business. He's played football for 4 years, and he's planning to apply to UNH and URI. Jill Lynch, daughter of Patrick and Joanne Lynch, plans to major in political science and pre-law. Activities consist of history club and model senate. She plans to be applying to Suffolk and UMass Boston.
Our third pair consists of Teddy Mayer and Caroline Boudreau. Teddy Mayer is the son of Lisa and Ted Mayer. Plans on majoring in engineering and business. He has played football for 10 years, basketball for 10 years. He has been in the Interact Club for 3 years, student council for 3 years, and plans on applying to UMass Amherst, Virginia Tech, UNH, and Mass Maritime. Caroline Boudreau is the daughter of Ted and Erin Boudreau. Plans on majoring in business. Her activities consist of lacrosse for 9 years. She is also the captain, student council for 4 years, class council, field hockey, and the Interact Club. She plans on applying to Bentley and UMass Amherst.
The second pair is Philip Duray and Holly O'Toole. Prince Philip Duray is son of Magdalena Duray and Gilbert Duray. He plans to major in college in mechanical and civil engineering. He's played football and wrestling for 4 years and plans to apply to UMass Amherst, Penn State, Providence College, and URI. Princess Holly O'Toole is daughter of Bob and Carolyn O'Toole. She plans to major in nursing. She's been a part of student council, Interact Club, field hockey, and lacrosse. She plans to apply to UMass Amherst and Lowell, URI, and UNH.
Our final pair consists of Alec Broder and Maddie Phillips. Alec Broder is the son of Rich Broder and Laura Broder. He plans on majoring in physical therapy. He has played football for 9 years and plans on applying to Springfield and UMass Amherst. Maddie Phillips is the daughter of Karen Phillips and Todd Phillips. She plans on majoring in psychology. Her activities consist of dance and cheer. She plans on applying to Stonehill and Westfield State. Give it up for our 2017 homecoming board.
Congratulations to Princess Maddie Phillips and Prince Alec Broder.
help the students. All quality name brand mattresses in all sizes with savings of 30 to 50% off retail. If you need one for you, your child, even a spare bedroom, please come support the field hockey program. Again, this is Saturday, September 30th from 10 to 5 p.m. in the cafeteria at the Ahern Middle School. Please come out and support the field hockey program.
All right, welcome back to the Jack Martinelli Field for second half action. Foxboro Warriors, Stoughton Black Knights. Doug Seuss, Frank Jaffoon bringing you the action here for Table 8. First half, interesting first half, a lot of turnovers, partner.
Yeah, the turnovers are the thing that made this game right here. The first fumble they had on the punt, Stoughton fumbled the football. Foxboro got a buck, didn't score. Last two times, Stoughton fumbled the ball. We got touchdowns out of it. So it's a big part of the game. It is the part of the game that really has helped Foxboro. Foxboro's played very good defense. Stoughton played very well defense in the first period, and lost it a little bit in the second half or the second period. But yeah, they've got a lot of firepower, so we'll have to see what happens here.
All right, so Russell Neal will be doing the kicking chores, and the ball falls off the tee. While we were at halftime, they had the band play, and the cheerleaders were out there, and then they had homecoming, and the rain came down the hardest it did all night.
boy, those poor kids.
Just when they were out there in their gowns and everything else.
Yeah, they're going to be very cold right now.
Yeah, they will be. So again, Neal will be doing the kicking chores for the Warriors, and it's off, and this one is going to be short. The ball's going to roll around a little bit. Foxboro looks like they got better coverage this time. They do.
Oh, much better. 52.
Brought down by Foxboro's number 52, Hunter Williams.
Yep. Much better that time. Ajan Roux was the Stoughton
will start on their own
kick returner, and he got nothing. So Foxboro showing already that they're coming out of the locker room hungry. Stoughton takes over first down at their own 16-yard line.
Ajan Roux reminds me of the goal scorer for the Quebec Nordiques, Ajan Roux.
That's it. So,
here we go.
So we see the Gibbs back in there at quarterback, so double wing. And we're going to see straight head dive.
Boy, Brian likes to run that play, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's run that play 5-6 times. We're speaking of Brian Carew, the offensive coordinator for Stoughton, former tailback in Foxboro. None of these teams want to throw the football. I can see that, and I can understand it too because the weather is so bad. But
David Dow on that tackle. Yeah, you're right. And again, the balls are slick. It's not easy to cut out there under these conditions. So we have a 2nd and 7. Once again, we're going to get motion, and once again, we're going to see the same play and similar result. You're going to see a short gain. 52. Sulquist on the carry. 52 for Foxboro. Again, that is Hunter Williams on the tackle. Nothing fancy here, Frank.
No, they're like you just said, Doug. There's not going to be anything fancy. They're going to try to keep the ball on the ground, grind it out, take time off the clock. That's the name of their game, and obviously it's the name of Foxboro's game right now too.
You see right there in the picture, KB number 18, number 71 for Foxboro is Sean Texera. Defense has been stout. The touchdown came on a kick return.
That's right. That's right.
So third and about 5. And we're going to see a counter play here. And this is going to get a first down.
This is going to get a
boy. There might have been a hold right there. You got away with that.
No flag.
No flag. Henry on the tackle, but not until the ball carrier takes it out to the 48-yard line.
Number 25, Alexander Iverson
Iverson on the carry for the Black Knights.
That was run very well. Let's see if we can take a look at the offensive line play here, which is the thing that kicks this off. They haven't run that counter all game. They waited and waited and waited, and Carew waits, and you'll see the same thing from Mike Borderi in the second half. Try to surprise a little bit.
So now they just go to the single wing. And we're going to see another handoff. Again, same ball carrier, and he's got a big hole.
He's got a touchdown.
Gone. Yeah. Wow. Wow, back-to-back runs by that young man. And Stoughton is back to small game. Iverson. 52-yard touchdown run by Iverson.
5'7", 165 pounds, and he's quick.
So we were just singing the praises there of Foxboro's defense, but on back-to-back plays, Iverson rips them up for a big gain and then a long touchdown run.
Again, they ran 2 different plays that they haven't run and surprised Foxboro, especially that counter play. The counter play is designed, obviously, to get the defense to go one way and they'll come back the other way against the grain. And it was a good play, and it worked.
We get another block kick, but we get a penalty flag. Foxboro may have been offside.
I think they were from the left side.
Yeah, we're going to get offsides on the Warriors.
Let's take a look at Iverson's run right here.
See the guards pulling 55 again.
That's a great block by the tight end. I'll tell you, it was a great block. I don't remember the kid's number.
Nobody near him. He had a 10-yard lead on everybody. But to your point earlier, when you follow those guards, they're going to tell you where it's at.
They'll tell you where the ball is all the time. That's the nature of the beast.
Matt Piana, number 55, was one of the lead blockers there.
I remember when North Attleboro was in its heyday, they ran that to perfection. Absolutely. They had 2 guards. One was 5'9", one was 5'8". Quick as a hiccup, both about 170 pounds, tough kids, and they were great football players.
Stoughton going for the 2 here, and they're denied. So the penalty almost hurt Foxboro because Stoughton got half the distance and they only had to get 1.5 yards.
That's right. And now Foxboro still has the lead too.
That's right.
So Teddy Mayer got the tackle on this.
Yeah. Nice job there. He gets help from other guys, but Mayer was the first guy to bottle that up. That's a big stalk there.
That's
on the
huge.
Point.
That's huge.
And here comes the rain again. So,
well, we talk about this rain, but everybody knows that this hurricane is now a tropical storm and it's in our area. And these bands of rain keep coming off the ocean, swinging around, obviously down our way.
They do, and we get spurts where it looks like it's clearing out and then it's right back again. So
I felt terrible for those poor kids that were in the king and his court there, queen in her court.
Yeah.
They were soaked.
So we have a 13-12 score, 8:45 remaining in the third quarter. Stoughton will be teeing it up and kick off. We back for Foxboro. I see Mike Henry, and looks like it might be Capichetti again. And we're going to get a short kick, and Henry's going to field this on a couple hops. And he's going to spin out of 1 tackle, but that's about all he's going to get is about 3 yards, maybe 4 on that return. Takes it out to our own 31-yard line, just shy of 31.
Mike Anderson. Mike Anderson on the tackle. Okay, let's see if we can move the football.
30-yard line. 1st and 10.
So first down, 10. Foxboro's first possession of the second half.
Hasson's still the quarterback.
Yeah,
apparently he's won the job, huh?
Won the job, and I kind of like going that route. Not so much either. It didn't matter to me, Hassett or Foley, but the alternating back and forth, you don't get consistency, and I like the decision Foxboro's coaching staff has made. So we see DeRay in motion, and a handoff. Who's that? Capichetti.
Nobody home there.
No, that's Henry again. So Henry basically getting the bulk of the carries here for Foxboro tonight, and gets about 1 yard out of that handoff.
Brought down by number 33, Alex Soquist, number 53, Anthony Burke.
Yeah, Burke's been very active for the Black Knights tonight as well. So
second and 8.
They got some big fellas on that defensive line.
They really do. Kids today in general are just so darn big. So we get a single back again next to Hassett. He gets a low snap. He digs it out. He's looking to pass. He's going to turn a receiver upfield. That's going to be underthrown. Actually, it was a good idea thrown behind O'Donnell to have him come back for the ball because the defender had no idea where it was. Unfortunately, Hassett didn't have enough on the throw. So we have a long third down here, third and about 8.
Those comeback passes are built into a lot of offenses now, especially in the NFL and college.
Big time.
If you've got a quarterback with a gun, you can get 15 yards. The kid just fires down the field and just comes back for 2 yards and you just throw behind him.
That's it. I mean, that's the key thing, though, the strength of the arm.
Yep.
Those pro players, obviously, and some of the college kids, they got to respect that. And then you got the receivers that are burners, and they can fly, and you got to give them a cushion.
Sure.
And once you start going man-to-man, they underthrow it and they're back for it. So we're going to see Hassett on a QB draw. He's going to get a first down.
He did get a first down. Very, very nice.
Nice executed play. Going right up the gut. You see Triani and Seuss in there with some of the lead blocks. 55 also for Foxboro out there is Brian Gill. So there you go. Mike Henry gets a nice little block as well. So a nice 9-yard pickup by Devin Hassett gets the Warriors their first down of the second half. 1st and 10, 7 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. It's running. Foxboro holding a 1-point lead. And, nothing at all. Oh, God.
Mike Henry on the carry.
Stoughton defensive front just blew the Foxboro line backwards.
Well, what's happening, Doug, is the Foxboro line is standing up.
Yeah.
They're not coming off the ball like they were in the last couple of series. Look at them. They're all stood up.
Oh, yeah.
Then they stand our back up.
Yeah. Wow.
Got to stay low, keep your legs driving.
Yeah, Anthony Burke again. We've called his number a few times. He's one of the middle linebackers for Stoughton. So Foxboro's going to spread it a little bit wider now. They got twins both sides, double slots. Good snap to Hassett. And he's going a little bit deeper. This is underthrown. It should have been picked off.
Oh, boy, that should have been picked off, sure.
Well, number 12 there for Stoughton in coverage. Colin Sanda.
Broken up by number 12, Colin Sanda.
Burke was the
Sanda knocking
receiver.
it down, but he had a sideline clear too.
Kind of like took his eye off it, I think, more than anything else. But that was an easy pick. So it stops the clock. Foxboro will have a 3rd and 12.
3rd and about 11 for the Warriors.
Again, same formation. Rain is stopped. Hassett. He's got a little bit of time. He's got plenty of time, actually. Now he's under siege. And I think that's Joseph who gets him.
Joseph. He's quick, too. And that's a defensive lineman who's 6'2", 230, and he's just fast.
Number 32, Jason Joseph. Down to fourth down.
He looks like a football player, though.
He does look like a football. He looks like he could put on 60 pounds.
I think he could. Yeah, I was just thinking that, too. He gets into college, gets into a weight program. That kid puts on 60 pounds. He's going to be a beast.
Yep.
Back to the Black Knights.
So we're going to see a punting here. Foley is in to do the chores for Foxboro. Low snap. He digs it cleanly. And that's a knuckleball. Ball's going to hit the ground, going to roll again for the Warriors. Ball's down there by Tommy Gallagher for the Warriors.
Well, Carew opened up the playbook last series, Doug. Let's see what he does this time.
At the Black Knight 31-yard line. 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Black Knights.
Of course, in the wing T offense, it's every single play is off another play.
Right.
There's nothing new about it. It's just you can
you build off of it.
Yeah, exactly. One play starts another one.
So here we go. We are in the wing, single wing again, and there's the counter.
There's the counter again.
And this time the Warriors defense is up to the task. Tried it again with our friend there, number 25, Alexander Iverson.
Boy, Stoughton has got to be praying that this extra point block twice isn't going to cost them a football game.
Yeah.
Brought down by number 56,
No gain,
David
2nd and
Dow.
10. David Dow on the tackle for Foxboro.
Second and a
We're
long
under
10
5 minutes here in the
for
third
Black
quarter.
Knights.
And we're back to the double wing. We're going to get motion on Iverson and a fullback dive this time.
Oh, boy.
And nothing in the middle of that line. 71 for Foxboro right there is to fill the hole. That's Sean Texera.
He's a big kid.
Yeah, he is too. He 6'3", 230.
Yeah.
Sean Teixeira.
Another kid who could have put on about 40 pounds.
Yeah. Actually, he got some help there too. I'm not quite sure who the other young man is. We'll see. Just missed his number. But
3rd and 10 for the Black Knights
still no gain. 3rd and 10.
on their own 32-yard line.
Ball at the Stoughton 32. Just under 4 minutes now. And once again, double wing. This time we're going to see the jet sweep coming out of this. And this is strung out pretty good, except Foxborough does lock him out. We'll see Piccolo there forces the runner out. And that's, I think that's number
Justin Lee.
Yeah, Justin Lee. So Lee gains about 6, but it's not enough for the first down.
Anytime you see the double wing, you're going to see movement by one of the wings. Every single time.
So barring anything funky here, we're going to see a Stoughton punt.
I know one thing. That kid Lee's got the shortest name in the Hockomock League.
Yeah, it's good because he's got a teammate that's probably got the longest. Good snap. A little bit of pressure from Foxborough, but we got a decent kick here. Mike Henry takes it on the fly, and he's got to find a seam here. He's got a blocker out front of him. Nice return by Mike Henry.
Nice run.
Brings it out about to his own 48, 49-yard line.
Nice maneuvering.
Mike's had a good game.
Yeah.
49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
He's gotten the ball a lot.
So DeRay's here. DeRay gives the first good block. A couple Stoughton guys trip over each other. And right there, I think it might have been Piccolo was lead blocking for him on that. Brodeur's right there. Hassett. But it's a decent return. So Foxborough gets great field position on this series, opening up at their own 49-yard line. 3:31 remaining in the third quarter. Capicetti's back now in the backfield. Hassett goes under center. And we're going to see Capicetti take a handoff, and
he's got a hole.
Reverses his field. He
touched his knee
hit.
down.
It's too bad. He would have gained a couple more yards had that not happened. Hole was blocked up on the right side, and Capicetti was quick enough to react and bounce it back to the left. Picks up about 4, which isn't bad.
The field held up pretty well, Doug.
Yeah. Well,
6 for the Warriors.
when you play 12 games a year on it, it should be in great shape.
Yep.
And, you know, again.
Are the freshmen playing all their home games on this, or do they go to the turf?
They're here tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So,
they are.
Yep.
How they doing? I
know 1-1. They
1-1.
lost KP last week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A good team, KP?
KP was decent, which they'll get to play him twice.
Oh, really?
The schedule is this year. There's Hassett on the keeper, and he's got a first down.
Yes, he does.
Again, some good blocking. Teddy Mayer out there helping him out.
First down, Warriors.
Brian Martinelli's a little upset there. I'm not sure what he's – unless he thinks there's a face mask on the play. We're going to see a good view right here. Good camera shot coming up. This DeRay with a good block. I don't see anything bad there, to tell you the truth. I don't see nothing.
No, I didn't see it.
For the Warriors on the Black Knight 39-yard
important
line.
thing is to get another first down. So moving chains inside Stoughton's 40 at the 39 now.
This is a different Foxboro offense than we saw
last game,
in the first period, anyway.
Yeah. Even first half, yeah. And we're going to see, underneath center again, Hassett, and we're going to see the toss to Capichetti, and he's going to have to turn it on because Stoughton's pursuit is very good.
Jason Joseph, 32 there, he's complaining that he was held, and he was.
Number 33, Alex Solquist.
Solquist again on the action.
Can we see that again, Mike? If that's possible. Here we go. Of course it's possible. Watch 32.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He just grabbed him.
Yeah, he got tugged. He got tugged a little bit.
Now look at him complaining, Dougie.
2nd and 7 for the Warriors.
That's Tommy Cullen, who
36-yard line.
Got away with a little bit there, but, it's only a penalty if you get caught, right?
They all even out, right?
They all even out at the end. So we pick up almost 4 yards on the play. We're going to see DeRay in motion. And has it back to the shotgun. He's going to keep it up the middle once again. He'll get about another 4. Bring up a good short third down situation.
Quarterback keeper.
Mike Videri mixing it up here with both shotgun and under center.
Yep.
I like that. So nothing fancy.
Oh, there goes the coach down.
That's Coach Dooley.
Yeah, going right on his back.
So we have a 3rd and long 2 for the Warriors. They're going to get to the 29 of Stoughton for a first down. Hassett again underneath center. Well, penetration was just incredible there.
Yeah, there's the 3 guys laying on top of Capichetti right there.
Oh, man.
That's going to be the end of the period,
yeah.
too.
Justin Lee was in there. David Bell was in there. Man, there was a lot of white shirts, and we lose 2 on the play. So we're going to have a 4th down.
Brought down by number 3, Justin Lee.
And that's going to end the quarter as well. And they came in the A-gaps. And, wow, quick, too.
Timeout on the field.
And we have the end of the 3rd quarter, so we're going to be entering the 4th quarter. 11 minutes remaining here at Jack Martinelli Field. Foxboro holding on to a slimmest of leads, 13-12. Stoughton, both teams, moving the ball a little bit better here in the second half. Stoughton scored on a long 52-yard touchdown run and went for the 2-point conversion after a offsides on the point after against Foxboro and was stuffed. And that basically is the big play in the game at this moment.
2 of them. They missed both extra points. One blocked.
One's blocked and
no, both blocked, right?
One was blocked and then they went for the 2.
Right, exactly. You got stuffed.
Foxboro's missed extra point basically came because it was a 34-yard attempt after a unsportsmanlike call or whatever it was. A personal foul moved it back 15 yards. So see what Foxborough comes out with here. They actually, it looks more like they need 5 yards here than 4. Try to keep this drive going. In shotgun, Hassett's going to line up with Henry to his right. And Foxborough has 2 receivers to the near side. O'Donnell and DeRay looks like. We're going to get a rollout. And he's going to be shy.
He's way shy.
Way shy.
Yep.
Relying on Hassett to try and pick up that yardage there. He had a few blockers in front of him, but Stoughton did an excellent job of stringing that out.
Number 10, Devin Hassett.
Here we go with a replay. And you can see he's got a couple of pulling linemen. He's got Michael Henry. Then you get the cut block by Mike Henry.
Well, just short. The Black Knights will take over on downs.
He actually was a little bit closer than I thought, but still, he needed to pick up almost 5 yards there. I'll give him credit. I like how he extended the ball as he was going down to the ground, too. So Stoughton back to the double wing. Yeah, we're going to see Lee in motion, and we're going off tackle.
Over the guard.
Yep. That's
Soquist on the carry.
Schroji with the Soquist, with the
Brought down by
carry.
56, David Dow.
Dow again on the tackle. He's had a few tonight.
2nd and 6 for the Black Knights. Ball on the Stoughton 35-yard line.
So 2nd and 6 here. Stoughton on their own 35. We're back to a single wing formation. And we're going to see Lee on that little. Oh, what a hit. That was Matt Pond. Wow.
He made one last week like that, too.
Yes, he did. I'll tell you what. Lee has fumbled twice, and if you're going to fumble, it should have been on a hit like this.
He's lucky he's alive. Wow, that was a great stick.
About a 3-yard gain.
Let's see that. We got to see that again, Mike.
This is
Matt Pond, great stick.
Here we go with the replay.
Third and 3 for the Black Knights. On their own 37-yard line.
Stop in his tracks.
Yep. Nice
so
tackle.
3rd and 3, rain starting to pick up once again. And here we go. Long count. And we're going to come try this side. And
I think
we got
he got
a first down. I think
he
so.
got it.
Yes, he did. Iverson.
Run by number 25, Alexander Iverson. For a first down, brought down by number 44.
Move the stakes.
Yep. Pond again with the tackle.
Pond is the Soquist. He can't stand it if he can't make the tackle.
That's true.
Ball to the 43-yard line.
Very few passes in this game, and again, the conditions have dictated that. Really takes away from Gibbs' ability to show you what he can do, too.
Yeah, because he does have a good arm.
All right, still staying with that single wing formation. And now we're going to see the pass. And he should be smothered under.
He's going to get killed.
He will. He's going to lose a couple. Didn't for anybody. Brodeur 91 in there. Homecoming king. Yep.
The homecoming king.
The homecoming king makes the tackle. You don't say that too often.
91, Alec Bernard.
And there's Pond again, too.
That might be the only time.
Yep.
Brings the ball back to the Stoughton 40-yard line. 2nd and 13.
They lose 3 on the play. 8 minutes and change left. We're coming down to almost 8 minutes on the button. Gibb comes in with a play from the sideline.
Yeah, the clock is flying because the ball's staying on the ground.
Yep. We're going to see 3 receivers now to our near side.
Gibbs going back in the
wide
shotgun
open. He's
right
in
here.
shotgun. He's got twins to the. He's got 5 receivers in the pattern. And this is a quick out pass. And the ball's on the ground.
There goes the ball's on the ground, and I think Foxboro got it again.
No, they're gonna. He might have got it back, but they called it a completed pass.
Yeah, it was completed.
He gains a couple back. They do retain possession, but we'll have to see who made the strip on that play.
4th down and out.
Recovered by the Black Knights.
I think it's 4th,
Third
isn't
and
it?
11.
Third and 11. Let's take a peek.
Nice camera view here. Again, Brodeur's in there quick. Ball's out there, and it's Pond. Pond with the strip.
Yep.
Very active. That was Colin Sanda, the receiver. And we're going to pass again. And, that's a
goes
fumble.
The ball. They got it back.
Wow, that's Pat Caveney with a blindside hit. We're going to see a loss of about 6 on this one. Never saw Caveney coming.
Foxboro hit by number 18, Pat Caveney.
Gibbs lucky he got up from that one.
The ball back to the Stoughton 36-yard line.
Here you go. He drops back, and he just never sees Caveney. Takes a shot right to between the shoulder blades. Stoughton's going to take a timeout here.
To punt the ball.
I don't think you have any other choice to punt. I'm not sure why you would call a timeout.
Exactly. You just wasted a timeout. You know why? They didn't have the right numbers in there.
Possibly, yeah.
6:35 left.
Yeah.
We're in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
if
we
can
are.
play some good offense.
back to do the punting. Good snap. Foxboro, that's some pressure. They could have possibly blocked it if they came hard. Get away from that. A little favorable roll, but not a great punt either. Foxboro will take over on their own 41-yard line. This game, we cannot complain about field position, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Last week, we were pinned down a lot in that game.
Yep. This week, we've gotten the ball, I don't know, 4 or 5 times within the 40s.
Oh, great field position. What you need now is a 6-minute drive. Punch it in, kill the clock. Seal the deal.
I don't think you're going to see the ball in the air. They haven't thrown the balls maybe 4 times the whole night.
One of them was a touchdown pass to DeRay.
Yep.
Foxboro's first score.
Look at the lineman splits. They're right on top of each other.
Yeah, they are. And we're going to see Henry.
See, there's the problem when they do that, though. When they don't spread that offensive line out a little bit, the offensive back has no place to go.
Yeah.
No place to go. He can't go up the middle. They're all stuffed in, so they go outside, and everybody's waiting for him.
Soji on the tackle once again. So we lose 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. Ball on our own 31-yard line. We just broke the 6-minute mark. But you're absolutely right about that. A lot of times people think, well, they're not going to be able to get inside you if you got your gaps tight. But what it does, it jams everything up, and your backs can't go anywhere.
I remember when I was playing in college, I remember Penn State, their splits, their shoes were next to each other. You couldn't get a sliver between them. And, boy, I'll tell you, but they come off the ball hard.
We got motion on Foxboro.
Yep.
We're gonna lose 5 on this. Hassett was calling an audible at the line of scrimmage, and I think we had guys on the wrong page, obviously. They may be debating. Stoughton moved first, but they were on the opposite side of the field. And the only way you're going to get this call on the defense is if the guy's above you. You're going to see movement here. You're going to see the movement. Stoughton's left side.
No, we're offsides.
We're offsides.
Caveney's offsides.
Yep. Yep, no doubt. Now, my game last week, we went on a 2 count. We drew the guy offside. 2 defensive tackles blow into my line.
Offside penalty.
All right.
On the Warriors.
They call us for movement. I watched the game film, no movement. What I didn't realize until I watched the game film was they marked off 8 yards on the penalty. So I went from a 2nd and 7 to a 2nd and 15. Didn't realize until I watched the game film. I was so irritated by the fact that I didn't get the call. I never realized where they marked the ball.
Oh boy.
So here we go, 2nd and long for the Warriors, 17 to be exact. Now we're going to see a little play action. No, a little pump fake. Teddy Mayer, the intended receiver, he's well covered there. And that stops the clock, which is probably the worst part about the play.
Acid pass, intended for number 2, Teddy Mayer.
So 5:06 remaining.
Incomplete.
That's covered by Gonzalez.
Yeah.
And number 21, Matthew Hadley, in on the coverage.
Yeah, he came over from the safety position, so nice double coverage there by Stoughton's defense. So 3rd down and 17, ball at Foxboro's 34-yard line.
How's the JVs doing, Dougie?
I think they're 1-1 also, Frank.
Yep.
KP swept us last week, unfortunately, but KP's got a good program these days.
All the way through.
All the way through. Hassett again with this keeper. And he's got some room.
Got a first down.
And he's still going. Oh, this is a huge game by Devin Hassett.
Yeah, that's
wow, that is enormous. That play's worked a lot tonight for Foxboro.
It really has.
And Hassett goes around the left side. You see Triani pulling there. 52, we'll get that in a second. But Hassett just, look at him. He's following Henry down the sidelines. And he's stiff-arming, too. I love it.
Nice run.
It was, and that was Hunter Williams. 52 was also one of the lead blockers there. So, well, we were on our own 37. That's 13, and picked up another 27. This is a 40-yard run. Huge. So we have a first down and 10. Stoughton's 23-yard line. Clock is moving again. Foxboro's probably going to call timeout here. They're going to tick it down as much time off this clock as they can. And there's the timeout. So 4:27 here at Martinelli Field. Rain is basically lightened up a little bit.
Stoughton's going to be tackling the football
Yeah,
right
they
now.
are. Yeah, they are. And again, their front four has been very effective tonight. But where they've been burnt mostly is on the edge, and Hassett doing most of that damage.
Yep.
It's nice to have an athlete at quarterback.
It certainly is.
We saw a lot of this a couple years ago out of Darren Kelly when Foxboro was platooning two guys. Marky Clegg, who was your passing quarterback, and Darren Kelly was a running quarterback.
Right.
They each brought a different style to the game, but Hassett can do both. So here we go. Foxboro's going to go twins to the right, and we're going to go straight ahead with Henry again. And Michael's got another big hole. And I think he has a first down.
I think he does too, Doug.
This is just a blast up the middle.
First down.
There you go.
Move the stakes.
Once again, you see Triani pulling there, and you also, I think it was our center was making a key block there is Billy McNeil, 63. So Henry picks up 10, and the Warriors have a first and 10 at the 13.
13-yard line.
With the clock running at about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
One more touchdown should seal this.
Yeah. You're going to see nothing but running here. And might force.
This is an upset.
Yeah.
This is an upset, I think.
Now what do we got, a flag here?
Too much time.
Is that, yeah? Yeah, delay a game.
Yep.
How do you let that happen, guys?
Delay game penalty on the Warriors.
I think you got to blame that on the coaches.
Yeah, I mean,
get the play in.
The ref actually don't let you know when you got about 10 seconds left before you snap.
Right,
too.
right, exactly.
So it's not a mystery to anybody.
That's right.
You know, there's no play clock like there is in college and pro games, but that
and
referee,
I think there should be. I think there should be.
Yeah, why not? So we lose 5. It's be a first and 15 from the 18, and we're going to see Hassett roll out again. He's got a wall of blockers. Stay in bounds. He runs out. Damn.
Hassett on the quarterback keeper.
There's where, again, the maturity factor comes in. You realize that I'm not going to pick up 10 yards here. I'm going to go down real quick to my knee.
That's right. And the clock keeps moving.
And most referees, they'll keep that clock moving. You know, when you think sometimes that you got out of bounds to stop the clock, those referees often will say that you're still in. But he definitely ran out there, and there was no question. So we have 3:33 remaining. We're back to 2nd and 10 as he picked up the 5 yards that we lost on the penalty. We're going to try Henry up the middle again. And I think that's Lee on the tackle. It is. Now we're going to see Stoughton start to take some timeouts possibly. Who's got this timeout? I believe Stoughton is calling that timeout.
If they get stopped here, Doug, are we going to go for a field goal?
Well, we have a kicker who can do it.
That's probably the call because, you know, you can pick up 3 points and take the field goal away from them.
That's right. And it takes a touchdown to beat you.
Yep.
We're at the 11-yard line, 3rd down and 8, 3:23 remaining on the clock. Stoughton, I believe, has 3 timeouts left. They took one earlier on a punt, and then they just took one now. So Henry's in the backfield once again. We're going to see Hassett roll out. He's going to keep it, and he goes Is he out of bounds again?
Yeah, he's out of bounds. They got a kick. They got a kick.
Devin Hassett on the carry. Knocked out by number 3, Justin Lee.
You know, I don't mind the play call because it's worth getting yardage, but you got to tell this young man, get down,
Before you get out of bounds.
You don't want to stop the clock. They've basically saved 2 Stoughton timeouts here. Now we're going to call one to decide what we want to do. It's always a learning game. We no matter what the level.
Sure.
Certainly the younger the players. I mean,
still early in the season too.
Yeah.
You're feeling your way around.
Feeling your way
everything.
around is right. But it sure would have been nice to have Stoughton burn 2 additional timeouts here. Regardless of what happens on this play, they're going to have the ball coming back to them with 3 timeouts and 3 minutes on the clock. And we've seen that they're capable of big plays. They haven't really ground anything out. They had the long drive, but it was really a 52-yard touchdown run.
Yep.
So they haven't sustained a long march.
See, I'm gonna kick a field goal here if I can.
Well,
it's just like an extra point. The ball's at the 2-yard line.
You got the wind to your back.
Yep.
So
where is the ball?
We're at the
We're
6.
yard
We
line.
got a 4th and 2 at the 6.
Yep.
Now, if they go for it and you don't get it, the worst case you got is maybe pinning them down there inside the 10-yard line.
And they got to go 90-something yards.
That's right. And the way the defense has been playing, I kind of like that strategy as well. So let's see what Jack's going to do here.
Actually, the ball's sitting on the 5, right?
Yeah, it looks like it is.
No, he's going to go for it.
Well, that's why Jack has over 200 wins in his career.
And we don't.
They got Hassett taking the shotgun again. This time he's going to roll to his left. He gets a block. He's down. I think he's got close to that first down. This is going to be a measurement, if anything. He's real close.
Devin Hassett on the carry.
He's got the first down, folks. This basically can seal the deal.
They're going to get the change.
They are going to measure.
The measurement on the 4th down play.
Yeah. He's shy.
Yep.
Well, the gamble doesn't pay off, but Stoughton has a long field ahead of him.
Yeah, like 98 yards, huh? 97 yards.
Well, you see here, you got a block there. It's my nephew Matt Seuss got Mike Henry once again. And, yeah, it was, you look at it from this closer angle, you could see where he just came up shy, probably about a foot. But Stoughton, 3:08 remaining in the game. Ball on their own 4-yard line. Long way to go. And there's Lee. And Lee's still up. He's trying to fight. And he's going to get out of
bounds, and he got about 6 yards, I think, too.
All right, Foxboro, if you're going to make the tackle, keep them in bounds.
Tough to see from the sideline over there.
He gained a yard.
Yeah, he's only on. They're on the 5.
So
right?
nice lateral pursuit by that Foxboro defense. Again, that's Matt Pond's side of the field. So a gain of 1, clock stop. We got exactly 3 minutes left. 13-12 is the score in favor of Foxboro. Ball resting on Stoughton's 5-yard line. Now they spread the receiver out. Again, they're back to the double wing, but we got motion. Gonzalez actually moved while the guy went in motion. So that's going to be a half the distance. Put the ball inside the 3.
They're calling this on Foxboro, defensive offsides.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Oh, I'm curious.
Offside.
Yeah, look, you got 2 guys moving. Oh, now again, unless there was contact.
Stoughton will have a 2nd and 4.
Wow.
Well, you know that call, they're going to say that tackle's got a right to protect himself.
Yeah, except, you know, the guy that moved was inside of him from that angle, from what I could see.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Still got a long distance, but here's where the concern is. You got one-on-one coverage here with
speed.
With speed with Gonzalez. Well, he'll get a first down. They'll stop the clock briefly while they move the chains.
Foxboro tackle by number 44, Matt Pond.
Pond in on the tackle.
Stoughton gets a first
We
down.
got a first down.
Yep. And the clock will start. There we go. 2:49, 2:48. Keep the clock moving. Stoughton will have quick huddles if they're not calling 2 plays in that huddle.
This might be a good time for the counter, too.
There it is. There is the counter. Keep them in bounds. No, it looks like, oh, they stopped the clock. Is it because of another first down?
I think they're a little short, Dougie.
He is short. He must have gone out of bounds again because the clock is stopped.
Well, he can't go the length of the field running the football. It just can't happen. He's going to have to put the ball in the air at some point.
Second and 1, ball at the
19-yard line.
Yeah, actually it's a 24-yard line. Here we go. We got motion. He's going to be he was going to keep that.
Broken play.
Yep. Might have to burn a timeout here. Well, they're going back up to the line. Pond again.
Did he call 2 plays?
No. Now they're going to call the timeout.
Yeah,
they let about 10 seconds roll off the clock there.
Timeout, Stoughton.
We'll take that.
2:09 left in the ball game.
2:09 remaining in the contest. 13-12 Foxboro.
For the Black Knights.
And Stoughton will be facing a 3rd and 3 from their own 23-yard line. Yeah, we just definitely want to make sure you keep an eye on Gonzalez, I think. And again,
you know, the funny thing is, I wouldn't send that kid deep because
I get him underneath and let him run.
Absolutely, let him go.
I agree.
Let him go.
You get him with maybe some sort of bubble screen,
drag him across.
Yeah,
fake a screen, drag him across.
We know he's got speed, but take the short pass and let him work his magic.
Absolutely.
So he's on the opposite side of the field.
He's lined up on the Stoughton side.
Yep. And we're going to see the ball coming this way. They're going to get a first down. DeRay on the tackle. They're going to get out around the 30-yard line. That'll stop the clock for a second again until they set the sticks. Stoughton is right back up to the ball.
And here comes the rain again.
About the 31-yard line.
Again, this Iverson on the carry. So we're under 2 minutes. Clock is rolling. Foxboro jumps again. This is going to be...
they didn't call it.
No. And again, Lee gets out of bounds. They'll stop the clock at 1:39. I don't think there's a gain of anything there. Maybe a yard, foot. The important thing, though, is Lee was able to get out of bounds. 1:39 now left in the contest. Stoughton has 2 timeouts left.
I can't conceive of him not throwing the football. I don't understand it. I don't think he can march 97 yards down the field running with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left.
Oh, he's hoping for that home run play. Now you got Gonzalez and Lee both out to the Foxboro side of the field in the shotgun. And there's what you're called for.
There he is.
Yeah, exactly what you're called for. He's out at the 45 now.
Well, you gotta let him run. You gotta let this kid run. He's a game breaker.
First down. Again, a little bit of pressure here. Foxboro spikes the ball. So a minute and a half remaining.
which is a smart move.
Yeah. You're going to see here.
Take a look at Gonzalez going underneath. You can't see him right there, but nice throw.
This is exactly the play that you were talking about, though.
Yeah.
Bring him across on a drag, underneath the safeties. All right, give him the chance to run with the ball.
Hey, it's not rocket science.
No, it's not. And if you got a weapon like that, you certainly want to utilize it.
I always was taught you put the ball in the hands of your best player.
Yeah. So we're at 1:30, ball 2nd and 10 on the 45. Oh, what do you got? Maybe a motion.
Can't be delay a game.
I think it's motion, actually. I don't think they were set.
He called delay a game?
Did he really?
He called delay a game, yeah.
Well, they didn't call timeout. They spiked the ball. So,
yeah.
Oh, there's a break. We've seen 2 delay games here, one for each side.
Astounding. That's astounding that they'd call that, really.
2nd and 15 for the Black Knights.
So, again, we're going to see Gonzalez out here to our side of the field. We're going to see motion, and we're going to see a keeper by Gibb, and he's going to get those 5 back, but it's going to keep the clock going. Now they're going to call timeout. 1:23 now.
Until about the 45-yard line.
You know what I like right now, Frank, is I see Coach Martinelli coaching.
Is he in there coaching?
He's coaching. He is coaching this up right now.
Yep.
All right, and what he's done a lot in recent years is he's turned a lot of the chores over to his assistants, all good, capable guys. But right now, Jack is coaching football.
And he's a defensive coach,
He's a defensive coach, and this is what we love. You know, his son Brian's right there too, but the master is in charge at this point in time, and he's making sure his defense is ready for everything. So we're in shotgun still. Foxboro DeRay's coming up like he's blitzing, and he is. And we're going to see, underthrown pass. Could have been picked off, but it was low. Hassett was there on great coverage. Gonzalez was the intended receiver. So now we have a 4th down play, Frank.
4th down.
4th and 10, 117.
We got to roll. We got to roll. What's happened here?
Maybe another timeout. Nope. They got 1 left. They just got to get to the huddle quickly. They don't need to delay a game here. 4th and 10, ball the 45 of Stoughton.
They got to roll Gibbs out.
117.
He's got to come to the short, long side of the field.
Hassett's got the coverage on Gonzalez.
Yep.
Here we go with motion again. Here it snaps there. Caveney's going hard. No, we got a first down.
He got a first down. He's out of bounds.
Yeah,
wow.
Iverson picks it up.
That's a good play. They got the secondary receiver coming. Watch the guy behind Gibbs, or behind Gonzalez.
Iverson was the motion man.
Yep. Right behind Gonzalez is what I'm saying, though.
A little push in the back. Yeah. Gonzalez got away with on Hassett.
What's a push between friends?
That's it.
By number 3, Phil DeRay.
So they picked up 15 yards on the play.
That was a good call. Haven't seen that one all night.
Ball's now at Foxboro's 40-yard line. 1:08 remaining. Foxborough holding on to that 1-point lead. Stoughton has 1 timeout left, and they get guys spread all over the place here. They got too many guys on the field. They broke the huddle, too many guys on the field.
Boy, they're in disarray, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I was looking there, and I'm thinking that they got like 5 receivers on one side and 1 on the other side. I'm thinking, how the heck is that possible?
Yeah.
Had too many guys.
It's not fair to cheat.
Nope. So that will move it back to the 45. We'll take that. Clock, however, is still stopped.
Too many men on the field. Brings the ball out to the Warrior 45-yard line. Stoughton will have it first down, 15.
Here we go. First and 15 now. Distance doesn't really matter. It's the distance between here and field goal range or the end zone. And there's that little spot pass out there. This is a good play for us. That'll keep the clock moving. Now they're going to call timeout. So 1 minute exactly remaining.
That's their last timeout.
That's their last timeout.
Yeah.
Foxborough tackle by number 44, Matt Pond.
Pond again on the tackle.
Teddy Mayer.
If we see this replay, this ball is very close to being a lateral. All right.
Stoughton,
You're going to see
that's
Gibb.
their final timeout.
This is a great view. Very close. It's forward.
Yeah.
But, again, you see Foxboro covers it very well. Is that maybe Hassett, but it is Pond. Who's the other guy for Foxboro? I missed his number, but very well defended by Foxboro. They gain basically a yard.
I think it was Mayer.
Might have been Mayer, but the fact is it cost Stoughton their last timeout.
Yeah.
And that's key at this point. So we have a second down and 15, ball at the 45-yard line. We'll say 44. It's inside the 45. Stoughton, you won't see running now. If you see run here, it's strictly a scramble by Gibb.
Trying to get to the sideline.
That's it. So incomplete pass will stop the clock. Out of bounds will stop the clock. Here we go. Shotgun snap. Short pass to the middle. This is snuffed out. No gain. Clock is running. They cannot stop it. We're under 50 seconds.
It was Pond again, too, making the tackle.
Foxborough's going to get up the line. Stoughton's ready to go. Gonzalez looks like he's cramping up out there or something. He's limping. Gonzalez is limping.
Oh.
DeRay with a great play. Wow. There you saw Gibbs' arm.
Oh, he got stuck, too. Yeah, he does have a good arm, that kid. He got stuck. I don't even know.
You're going to see DeRay on this coverage. This is great coverage here. So here you go, fourth down, partner. This is the ball game. 27.5 seconds left in the contest. Foxboro 13, Stoughton 12. Ball's on Stoughton's 45-yard line. They need 15 for a first down. They have no timeouts remaining.
I'm going to run Gonzalez underneath again, too.
He's limping, though.
Is he?
Yeah. Last play, he came off out of the backfield. He was out running very well. And I'm not sure I even see him out there right now. Here we go. We're going to see a rollout. It's caught. He's going to have the first down.
And he's out of bounds.
Pass stopped by number 12, Colin Sanda.
I'm not sure he got out, though. No, I don't think he did. That clock's going to start. We're at 20 seconds. Clock's running.
Nice pass.
Clock's running. Stoughton doesn't realize this. They got to spike this ball or something. They're still all confused over there.
My God.
We're under 10 seconds. This will be your ball game. This is your ball game. There you go. A huge win. Huge win by the Warriors tonight.
Absolutely huge. Total confusion on the Stoughton sideline. Total confusion.
Wow.
Foxboro Warriors 13. The Stoughton Black Knights 12.
Wow, what a ball game.
That's the best game we've seen in a while.
It is. Both teams played very well tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, the turnovers aside, but it was good football. And right down to the end, you can't ask for much more than that.
Not at all. Not at all.
So the Warriors,
they threw the conservatism out the door in the last quarter. Everything started to come to fruition. I think I don't know. I think Stoughton should have thrown the football a little bit more than that. But hey,
yeah, I agree.
It is what it is.
Yeah, we'll take it. Again, we knew it was going to be a hard-fought contest. Stoughton, I think, was favored, and the Warriors held home turf tonight.
Yeah.
Homecoming night. They played very well, and Mike Henry, big game for him. Devin Hassett had a big game. Phil DeRay came up both sides of the ball as well.
And this win puts victory in the Foxboro kids' heads all the way to North Attleboro.
Yeah.
I think they think they can beat everybody else in this division, and North Attleboro is going to be the game. So over there in North Attleboro is going to be a big crowd.
Yeah.
Big crowd.
Always is anyhow.
Yeah, sure.
And is that next week's game or
2 weeks?
2 weeks
believe.
out.
Yeah.
So. We're running through the Davenport division. Again, Stoughton was one of the leading contenders.
I think next week is Sharon. Is it in Sharon?
Actually, we play in Sharon. Sharon's our next home game.
Oh, okay. That's the last home game.
So we could be heading to Canton next week or
Milford.
Or Milford. Yeah. But the Warriors come out tonight, play another strong defensive game, shut down a pretty potent Stoughton offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moved the ball when they had to.
Big win. Matt Pond, great game.
Yeah.
Just a fantastic game. He was a total force.
Yeah. So,
Dave Henry, or Michael Henry, wonderful game.
Yeah. So for the K-Way crew, once again, we're always happy to work these games. We work with some fantastic people. We got about 3 weeks off before you'll hear us again.
That's it, too.
So in the meantime, enjoy your weekend, folks, and be safe. Take care.
This coming Thursday.